Sup guys, new video today without any script, without any plan, because something special is going to happen, not with crypto, but with my channel. And with that, I want to talk about how I got this far. Because 1,000 subscribers is not a lot for many, but for me, it was a 2-year-long journey. So here we are, and I'm gonna refresh this. All right. I'll try to do this for as long as it takes, as I will get my 1,000 subscriber and then call it. Maybe this video will be 50 minutes long. Maybe it will be 5 minutes long. I don't care. But let me just talk you how to set up a crypto channel or how to not do it. Because the first year was just swamping at between 0 and 100 subscribers. And I show you my pretty stupid approach how I set up a crypto channel. My thought was, look, I'm doing it in another way. Everyone is doing trend analysis, coin reviews, and doubling down on some coins or projects, and they get their subscribers and their views there. And my approach was, hey man, I'm going to bring crypto to shorts. I will make educational shorts. Do you see how stupid this is? Shorts is doom scrolling. Shorts is for people with about 2 brain cells left. It's when you take a shit. When you take a shit, most of the time you don't want to learn something. You just want to look at stupid shit. And this is what happened. Almost nobody looked at my stuff. So let's look at what I mean by that. These are my shorts. The biggest and most successful short I ever did is 30,000 views. This is nothing. To get monetized on YouTube, you need 90 million views, or 9 million views on all shorts combined. And I uploaded about 250 of those, or more, even 300. And the best one is 30,000. Nobody cares about this shit. If you're new, even more. But this one was, in the beginning, it was, look at this, it was 2 years ago. More than 2 years ago. And this was my best performing. And I uploaded twice a week sometimes even more. And people just don't care. This was using AI and just a 20-year-old video. I just translated it and subtitles below it and captions. There's a German politician. It's Joanna Kotar talking about the digital euro in the German Bundestag. And I also translated this with AI. It made 12,000. And look at this. This project, okay, this is new. I didn't know this would make 19,000. Okay, that's cool. And Peanut. And my idea was, all the projects in the top 100 deserve a video. So I made a video about all the cryptocurrencies in the top 100, and nobody cares. Look at 1,000 views. 1,000 views on a short is nothing. If it was a long video, okay, that's good, but they are shorts, and nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about this. My idea was, okay, I'm making a library for people when they want to know about certain cryptocurrencies. They just click my video, and then they know about this. Well, but you look... You have people that are pissing in each other's mouths, and this gets 30 or 150 million views because people are, as I said, taking a shit and then laughing at people pissing in each other's mouths. They don't want to learn anything. They don't want to know anything about cryptocurrency when they're taking a dump. And this was just a bad idea, and I wasted 2 years with that. I pretty much wasted all my time with that. It was I have to say I learned editing. I learned editing a lot. The most important things about Canva, how to use it, how to make thumbnails, I learned this time. And I tried so many things. Yeah, I won't show that to you. I learned and tried so many things. Maybe I can show that to you. I even tried music. Yeah, give me a second. where is it? It's also, maybe we filter. Let's go back. God, this is embarrassing. It's still by views. Oh, date. There you go. So this was my latest Supra Gold Tier Crypto. Of course, I'm switching now to Supra, and I doubled down on a project, and this helped me a lot in the recent month. But I wanted to show you that I also tried music. You know this Michael Saylor singing. Yeah, we call them poor. Let's look at this.
What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it get the value?
Real estate developers in New York City don't buy the real estate because they want to live it.
But like, most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the asset at a profit.
People bad news. Fiat.
Nobody gives a shit. This was so much work. This was so much work doing this shit. I even got a wig from my basement from 20 years ago or something. Dude, it was so much work and for nothing. For absolutely nothing. Of course, it was fun, but in the end, it didn't make a bit of difference with my channel. So, let's see. Still 999. Okay, let's get into where some things turned around. And this was when I doubled down on long form. I didn't want to do shorts anymore because, as I said, only baboons are doing those, and you can make so much more content when you use long form content. And fun thing, this I Hate Ripple had still a 100% dislike. I guess people looked for Ripple, and all those people liked Ripple, and they saw my video, and they pretty much shat on my head with that. This was a cool video. That was a lot of fun. Cryptocurrency is exactly like World of Warcraft. I love that video. I love making that also. There, I thought I make a crossover and talk about silver, which was a good investment, because silver now set an all-time high recently, and silver was a massive investment for me. And I tried to make a crossover with precious metals and cryptocurrency. Did pretty well. But all this work, there's so much work behind all these videos, and people didn't give a damn. My oldest videos were, you see, I did shorts, and then with the shorts, I made compilations out of the shorts. And these also bombed. Nobody cares about this. This was editing about 6 hours. So it was about the Bitcoin Pizza Day, because coincidentally, Bitcoin Pizza Day, so the 22nd of May, is also my birthday. And I thought I have to do this. I have to do this video. It was also, no, it was before that. It was before that. But I thought I have to make this because Laszlo Henjes, it's a legend in the crypto space. And my kudos to him. And I tried to make this video. Yeah. Was a lot of work. Nobody give a shit. And then nobody give a shit. Nobody gives a shit. I'm gonna sort it by, yeah. And then this made so much fun making those. It was so much fun making those, and experimenting with thumbnails. The Bitcoin shotgun, I loved this one. This was also cool. This was just the idea. I was driving my car and had this idea, and then when you do YouTube, it's always you just suddenly get ideas. Then you put them into your phone, and you can't wait to get home, and then make these videos. It's awesome. As if you don't do this. And if you have considered making YouTube or content, try it, man. I'm having a blast with this. It's really awesome. The Trojan horses, all this pretty much bombed. 200 views, it's okay. It's okay. This one with fluid, I thought, well, I'm looking for a promising coin. And this was after my Supra video. And the Supra video, is absolutely an outlier, And I thought even the videos from Super Labs themselves don't get these many views. And I thought, when I get 3,190 views with that, I have to double down. And this is exactly what happened. If we sort by, I already sorted it. This was an outlier. This was also a lot of work, but I thought, okay, the super videos are doing quite well. Why aren't they here now? Because they are doing quite well. Ah, here they are. 1,000 with the next video, and I thought, okay, this is it. I have to double down on Supra. That's so awesome. 88 likes, so many comments, so much interaction. I rarely have seen people interact with my content. I suddenly had people to talk to on my channel. You know how insane that is. People, of course, gave me shit on some videos, but this is okay. It was really good criticism at some point, because at some time it wasn't what was it? I think I talked in a video about Chainlink and said it was a layer 1, and that's not the case. And someone pointed it out, and you know how people in the internet are. They called me a shithead or something. Okay, and people liked the super content, and when the videos I make overtake the view count of Super Labs themselves, who are dishing out content that's really well produced, I thought, yeah, that's my jam. I have to do that. I will continue to do that. My plan is, of course, to, at some point, when I feel secure enough, to get in touch with the guys from Supra and maybe have Joshua Topkin on and ask him some questions. No shit. I already have a catalog of questions I want to ask him. Maybe one day we get this far. Is it time yet? No, it's not time yet. Guys, I should have made this a live stream, but whatever. Let's continue to talk. Yes, I tried the Supra stuff. I tried that, of course, with other projects, with Palm AI, which was not the best play, to be honest. Let's look at this Palm AI. Yeah, I think I bought it was in April. I think I bought this one. I think I bought this dip. I'm heavily underwater with that. Well, fucked up. But this is how cryptocurrency works. You take a lot of risks. This was the AI narrative. I pretty much put my hand to the toilet there. And I thought, well, maybe I dive a bit deeper into that. But the video pretty much was the research I should have done in the first place before I invested in this. The Google narrative was the big one because the symbol, and I thought, yeah, okay, that's a Google-based cryptocurrency AI. This is all you need. This is all the narratives you need in one. Just buy, smash buy. It was not a lot, but this is pretty much all gone. And then was the big hype. This is also when you are doing crypto YouTube, you have to gather hypes as fast as you can. This was one day after Liberty Financial hit, and you see it absolutely bombed. Why am I saying this? I am the top search when it comes to My Lady Meme Coin. You can go to a new YouTube account, My Lady Meme Coin, and typically, yeah, my video shows up. Of course, my video shows up. And, well, this is pretty much my territory now. So if someone looks for My Lady Meme Coin, I'm the boss there now. Wow. I'm such a Chad. I wish that was with something relevant. My Lady Meme Coin, yeah. Bye-bye views. Nobody cares about that. Maybe someday people buy that and I get another 1,000 subscribers and another 10,000 views on that, but I really don't care. Guys, let's look. Are we at 1,000 yet? Are we at that? No, we are not. Okay, let's continue this. I tried everything. I tried to double down on Bitcoin, of course, because this is the more serious content, but there is also so much competition there. I also tried some trend analysis, but let's be honest, we have this guy. Nobody beats this guy. His recent foretelling, let's call this, or his analysis, how Ethereum will get to new all-time highs now, pretty much was the first error he had, and this was pretty much the first relevant error he made. So here he said Bitcoin's going home, and then it rallies. It will top out again. It pretty much here didn't even hit an all-time high on CoinMarketCap. That's weird. That's really weird. And from there on, he said it will go up again. But right now, we are pretty much overdue with a bear market, and maybe this will never happen. But still, I won't cross territory with this guy. This is the number one trend analyst on YouTube. If you ask me, if you have better ones, let me know in the comments. I don't know. And I thought, okay, this territory is also over. The next thing I thought, well, now we have, what do we have? We have the unfair advantage. The unfair advantage. Yeah, this is this one. This is what he talks about. The unfair advantage. What was my unfair advantage? My unfair advantage in the first place was I'm in education. So I'm a teacher, and I thought, hey, maybe I use that. I use that as my unfair advantage. So I made thumbnails like this, me in front of a blackboard and dressed as a teacher, and I'm a teacher, and yes, they want you poor, and the whole world is just telling you what you have to learn, and the more important stuff you don't learn at school, and blah blah blah, political stuff. Absolutely bombed, and I actually delisted it because it was so much away from my other content that I thought it just throws dirt into my algorithm, and so I delisted it. Everything bad comes down to this. This was another one of these, yeah. This was political, and I thought, yeah, let's do that. And the one I thought, yeah, let's keep that online was my backstory. So this is pretty much how I got to crypto. If you want to know that, of course, click this, From Teacher to Financial Freedom, My Honest Journey. Yeah. This is another one, but this is pretty much to celebrate this. No, still not. Still not there. Maybe we will wait for another 30 minutes to get this over. So, what else do we have? I never tried live streams. Of course, what I used and what I love to do is making quizzes for my audience. And they are pretty nice. Yeah, of course. Here. What does burning tokens mean? Almost 7,000 answers. That's cool. This pretty much does nothing for my channel. I just do that for fun. So I don't know if you like that, but sometimes when you scroll through YouTube, people use those posts. It's just posts to promote videos with a bigger thumbnail, and some are actually putting out quizzes. And I thought, this is so cool. You're doom scrolling through YouTube. What video should I watch? And then somebody has it's more of a poll. What do you think is blah, blah, blah? And even some use those quizzes. And this is so much fun, I think. If you scroll through YouTube and somebody tests your knowledge about anything. And this was, of course, about cryptocurrency. What is a 51% attack and stuff like that? I don't really know. Maybe we could go into the analytics, but I don't want to. You could see how much subscriber I get from this, but I don't really care. It's just for fun. I like doing this. Somebody told me, hey, make playlists. They do nothing. They do absolutely nothing. Here are my coin reviews. These are all my shorts. 38 views. And I don't think anyone watched it from start to finish. Absolutely not. This was really much fun. The Shitcoin King. Dude, I like them. I like them. It was so cool. Let's watch one of those.
Welcome to Shitcoin King. Today's review.
Yeah, that's me. I sang that.
Pepe 2.0. Look at this shit. The page is a copy-pasta made from a Create My Homepage AI. Pepe 2.0 is not an upgrade, it's a revolution. So a revolution to the original Pepe, the coin that said of itself has had absolutely no value. Contract renounced, 420 trillion, 490 billion coins minted. NFT. Oh Lord, at your own risk, guys. I will not touch the steaming pile of frog vomit. If you're invested.
So much fun. I had so much fun doing those. But they bombed. Nobody cared. Absolutely nobody cared about those. Oh god. And then of course the good old, I have to remove those because YouTube changed that. False promises, they ban your channel. Potential 1000x. I thought, yeah, now I waste about 2 hours of my day to look through the top 1000 cryptocurrency coins and look for the most promising projects. And what did happen to those? Let's look at that. We have LimeWire, Elysia. So what about my 1000x's, guys? Ultra bombed. God damn. Crypto is brutal. Mine is, oh, Jesus. No, it's just down. Yeah, okay. No, but the year looks terrible. And the other one was Elysia. And Elysia is also absolutely devastating. Down. I don't even know what it was. Elysia is an RWA. Ah, it was the RWA narrative. That should be up in March. March. Yeah, there it is. It was March there. I didn't buy that, actually. I just thought it's cool. Yeah, cool. Absolutely bombed. And nobody cared about those. And what else do we have? I already talked about this. No good idea. Don't do this. Learn about crypto. Nobody wants to learn about crypto. It was these educational shorts I already talked about. These made so much work, guys. And I'm pretty proud of this work. I'm proud of that. Because when I rewatch them now, it's a bit cringe. A bit cringe now. But they're part of my journey. And I think they were much fun. And I thought I'm doing something good. I also posted a thread on Reddit once. I only had 10 videos or something. And I said, hey guys, I want to make a library about every cryptocurrency from 1 to 2000 or something was my plan initially. And everyone on the Reddit thread was, yeah, that's a good idea, man. Do that. It's cool. I already subscribed. And this gave me so much energy to start this and continue doing this without any big success, in my opinion. But, well, it kept me growing. And I think a lot of my subscribers come from the shorts because, well, now I'm at 1,000 subscribers and pretty much what's normal. Let's get to date again. About 300 views are normal. So a ratio from 10 to 3 subscribers to viewers. It's not really good, but maybe this changes. Maybe this will change. For the coming future, I will pretty much try to include Supra in all of my videos. But of course, I have other projects I want to talk about, and I will, of course, do that. Maybe this Sunday already, but Supra will be part of my journey that's coming. I already got in touch with people from exchanges. I thought it was scam. Of course, I thought, hey man, you're a YouTuber. Let's have a collaboration. Here is my Telegram link. click on this link, it's absolutely safe and you will make a lot of money. Yeah, screw you guys. No, I won't click that. But this one guy was pretty much, yeah, he thought I tried again and again and again. And then I thought, okay, that's actually a human. And this was the first one who said, let's keep in touch with email if you're afraid of being phished. And then, yeah, we talked. And it's about an exchange. I won't tell you which exchange it is, but we are in touch. And this will be my next step. Whatever happens, man. Okay, what else can I say except... Still not. Man! This is annoying. Wait a second. I have to adjust the camera. Yeah, alright. Still not done. Still not done. Guys, I have almost nothing to talk about anymore. I will at some point when I get monetized, but this will take another year, I guess. I will start live streams, of course, answering questions, talking about Supra, talking about other projects, talking about your altcoin holdings and looking over them. I really like content like this, and I really love creators who do this. They just communicate with their tribe and then have chats about, hey, you look at my altcoin, I bought 1,000 of them, and then, yeah, cool, man, it's a scam, you're fucked, nah, and something like that. I want to do that. I want to do that at some point. The biggest crypto scams. Ah, dude, I like that. That was pretty much true crime. Wait a second. No, that's wrong. Wait a second. Didn't I? Yeah, financial true crime. Oh, this was so much fun. Let's watch it together again.
Heard about the allegedly unsinkable yacht belonging to billionaire Mike Lynch that sank near Sicily, Italy? Some really strange coincidences are behind this case. Lynch was an entrepreneur. A big success was Autonomy, a data structuring app which he sold to Hewlett-Packard for $11 billion. And here it's getting interesting. Apparently, the company Lynch sold had doctored their books, and Hewlett-Packard had to write off another $8 billion. So, clearly Hewlett-Packard sued. After 2 years of evading extradition, Lynch was brought to trial in the USA. But he won the case. Lynch's lawyer Chris Morvillo and Jonathan Bloomer, an important witness, and part of Lynch's family went down on a trip on Lynch's yacht to celebrate, and the ship sank, allegedly due to a storm. It doesn't stop there. Lynch's financial advisor Steve Chamberlain was hit by a car and died on the same weekend. You believe in coincidences?
So much work, so much fun. I love those. Absolutely bombed. Nobody cared about this. Nobody likes this. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You can write in the comments how I can improve those. But pretty much, if you ask me, I'm done with shorts. This is way more comfortable. I'm just talking to my camera. I'm just going through stuff with you. Of course, when I make videos, I research first. I put everything in tabs in my browser, and then I talk about what I want to talk about. At some point, I want to improve that, of course, but for now, that's what I like. That's what is fun for me, and this is what I keep doing. The World of Warcraft crossovers, guys. Oh man, this was also so much fun. I want to look at this.
This is a Goblin rocket helmet. It's pretty much an item you craft only once when it came out, and then it was worth almost
Good
nothing.
old Goblin rocket
Then
helmet.
a new item was released that everybody needed, and of course, you needed a Goblin rocket helmet for that one. And the price almost did a 20x. The classic rules of markets. Buy low, sell high. It's something every seasoned WoW player knows instinctively. This is...
The quality is absolutely horrifying because I used Opus clips and I haven't got a subscription. Maybe people clicked away because the quality was already shit. Yeah, that might be a reason. All the content is shit? You tell me. The biggest crypto scams was also I did more of those. Yeah, I did more of those. Biggest crypto scams 8. I think that was from a long form. This was also something I learned about YouTube. I think from vidIQ. Regurgitate your long form content into shorts. It was almost no work, and this pretty much did more views than all of my stuff I really put work in. Well, Melania, first lady as a meme coin. Jesus, I really put work into this. AI16Z, this was fun, guys. This was this bull run. This is history now. This is the bull run. What is AI16Z doing? Let's look at this. AI16Z. This was just 3,600. This is dead. Oh, meme coins, guys. You gotta love it. This is so cool. But my video, you're gonna love this.
If you thought cryptocurrency couldn't get any crazier, there's suddenly a coin with a big titty anime girl in the top 100. But there is actually more to this coin. AI16Z, a part meme, part AI ancient crypto project. So don't get me wrong, the symbol doesn't really speak for seriousness, but let's look at the website and we discover more big titty anime girls. No, wait. First of all, we find a big list of partnerships and then the 2 flagships. The Eliza OS, an operating system for AI agents, and the underlying DAO, a platform that leverages AI agents to make money in the finance sector. You have no clue what's coming, and so do the lawmakers. If you thought cryptocurrency...
Dude, I made... God. So much work into this. Well, and now it's dead. Nobody cares about this anymore. And people are still... Well, you can't rely on this. You really can't rely on this. Man. That's absolutely insane. This is the absolute horror bomb. Look at this. It's just... These movements, these explosive movements you have when there are about 2 holders left. Everyone exited at 6 million. Jesus. Oh man. And no, not you, Benjamin. Someday he will hit million when I hit 1,000. Guys, this is how this goes. Still 999. I will keep going, guys. I will keep going. This has to happen, and this will still happen. Let's crouch a bit more deeper into my channel. SPX16. Nobody cared about that. I was too late for that. I knew that. That one hit social media and pretty much launched like crazy. And I was way too late. I think it was 2 weeks after that. I thought, oh, let's now make a video about SPX. Stupid. I should have been the first one again. Also, Pudgy Penguins. I should have been earlier to that. And this video was also, I think that was pretty cool.
Have you ever heard someone have sexual sensations about an NFT?
And my penguin is me, and I am my penguin, and oh my god.
Yep, like this. But there is more to this penguin. In 2021, NFTs were the big deal, and 3 years after, the penguin people decided to release a cryptocurrency, Pudgy Penguins, a Solana-based community-driven meme coin. What might be baffling to you is the fact the Pudgy Penguin token has already market capitalization similar to companies like TripAdvisor or Supermicrocomputer. Keep in mind, the only value a meme token has is the influence of its community, and this one is actually pretty big. Invest at your own risk.
Yeah. And I had to do this. Oh god, this... Yeah, come on. It's my 1,000 subscriber special. Not yet, but maybe it will be. So embarrassing.
Hey man, I got the password to my bank account saved in a password manager. I can access it from everywhere on this planet via my smartphone.
Oh, that's cool. My funds are on this USB device. I use my Linux partition to access them. And my password is on this metal pen. I used this smeller to whack it in for 2 hours.
Hey man.
Somebody said if you're not embarrassed looking at your old work, you didn't improve. Let's keep it at that. All right. What more do we have? I tried so... Oh, this was awesome, man. Raha, that was really cool. I lost about $1,000 on that. That was really fun. I joined a meme coin community because I wanted to be part of a meme coin community once, and this was a community takeover because the guy who launched the coin actually rocked it, of course, and he always did it. He did it with a yellow check mark on Twitter. So you thought, oh, okay, that's legit. He wants to save this animal, and was also Moodang. Moodang is the biggest one. And of the Moodang hype, where's the real one? Formula. This should be it. Still 80 million market cap. And of that, he had a giraffe, and he had this rhino, and this rhino was called Raha. And it was, of course, rocked. And then the community took over, and it was so much fun. I also joined the Telegram group, and we made raids on Twitter and stuff like that. And with Raha, I lost my first Twitter account because I was spamming so much. Posture check. Because I was spamming so much on Twitter that Twitter actually banned my account because I spammed too much. This was awesome. But the community was so cool. So many nice people, and people actually tried to make it work. But nah. Bumped. It's dead. How is Moodang doing? Actually quite well. That's actually quite well for a meme coin. Wait a second. Let's look at Chill Guy is still in the top 1000. Dude, but this bombed. This is dead. How is Peanut doing? Guys, this is this bull run again. It's the 2024-2025 bull run. All these coins. Peanut the Squirrel, was it called? 308. Jeez. Also bombed. Look at this hype, guys. Jeez. You could buy it for, let's be realistic, for about 10 cents. This is so insane. This is so insane. Yeah, well. And it dropped, 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 and it's, yeah, well. This is how this works. And at its peak, let's look at market cap. We already here we had 40 million, and we got to 1.8 billion. Oh, meme coins, man, they hit different. Guys, we are overbought right now on the RSI. And Fear and Greed is at 22. This is so weird. The phase we are in right now is so effing weird. But let's get back to crypto YouTube. Okay, I tried to double down on Cardano. This was my first project I tried to double down. The reason for that was... I think this one. This was the battle of the cryptos between Solana, Sui, and Cardano, which was a brilliant idea, of course, at that time. And people really loved that one. And I thought, well, I pick one. To be honest, I think Sui is a bit boring. I don't know what you think. Can let me know in the comments. I think Sui is pretty boring. It's good. It's good tech. It does what it's supposed to do, but it's a bit boring. I don't know. Solana's a lot of action. It's chaos. It's just like, it's a toilet stall and at the main station. And Sui is more like very well polished high school. And Cardano was more like a college. Don't know if these comparisons make any sense to you, but this is how I felt. I thought, well, let's do more on Cardano, and then I decided to dive more into Charles Hoskinson, and I did shorts for that. But these also bombed. The DeSci narrative, I pretty much stole that from Altcoin Daily, because what means stolen? They talked about DeSci, I thought I dived into that also, and then I looked for some projects and made a short. It bombed horribly. What else? This one is doing so well right now, and I don't know why. This is such an old video talking about tokenization. Maybe because the term gets more and more popular and people want to know. Let me... before... still not... Jeez, guys, nobody's subscribing. Let's go for tokenization. What happens? My short comes up. That's cool. That is cool. Okay. So I have my foot in the door there also. So maybe when people look up tokenization in the future, they will also stumble across my video. Well, Musk's mysterious friend, this was so much fun. This was so much fun because Elon Musk was having a... I can show you the video.
Musk had a little chat with President Trump on X and he posted this picture of him, comfortably sitting inside of a room you usually find on some kind of ranch. Actually, he said he's in Wyoming at a ranch of one of his friends. So, which friend? The internet started to research and found this. See the rain shoot in the table? Bingo! The picture was linked to the company Livewater Properties LLC, which was associated with Charles Hoskinson, the face of Cardano, a top 10 cryptocurrency. That might also explain Musk's blue eyes profile picture. It all makes sense! But after the internet went wild, Charles posted this. We had fun though.
Jesus, no. Oh, no way. It's Peter Thiel's place. Oh, this is horror, guys. Didn't they hate each other? Peter Thiel is the Palantir guy, am I right? Okay. And Elon Musk hangs out at his place. Oh, the world is a mysterious place. Okay. Okay, this one is also funny. I tried to do bullshit, of course, bullshit content because I was desperate. I was desperate for subscribers and views, and I thought 20 videos in a row where only 10 people watch, this is not making fun anymore. And so I tried bullshit content.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you see, I always rooted for Ripple. Ripple, guys, Ripple is the stuff. Oh god, crypto mysteries, coin, another coin, already rooted for that, jeez. Andrew Tate is a financial genius. Look at this, 11 dislikes.
Crypto's reaching all-time highs. Everyone's panicking, trying to get hold of money to buy crypto. Too late. You need to buy the crypto now.
And he said this here.
That's actually true. He really did that. He called the bottom with that video. It was, I think it was already a bit above. It was at 16,000 or something, but pretty much Tate hit the bottom perfectly with that video.
This guy apparently knows how to make money. And now listen, BlackRock's going in, Hong Kong's going in, nation states and big institutions show massive interest in Bitcoin, but there aren't enough coins for everyone. Bitcoin can't be created out of thin air.
Yeah, the rest is Bitcoin hype, of course, you know the stuff, you know the drill. Okay, this was a top 100. This is one of our greatest in Germany. If you don't know this one, it's Volker Pispers. I think there was a guy doing reactions that went pretty big in the States, and I think he was that. Yeah, he looked at with subtitles, and this is one of our greatest. And this was about the money system really awesome. Really awesome. And I did it with AI, of course. I won't show you that because then I have to flag my video created with AI, and I don't want to do that. Guys, please. I want a subscriber. Okay, let's go to the next page. Notes, of course, top 10 Bitcoin holders. This was also infotainment, of course, the big one. I tried to be informative and funny and flashy and TikTok brain supportive. And dudes, don't do it. If you ever try to make a YouTube channel, and if you ever try to make a finance or a crypto channel, don't cave into the big lights and the flashy lights. Just do what you love doing and talk about something you're inspired by, and the people will come. No stress. Gas fees explained. I like those. Do I have these? Where do I have these? 380 shorts made. Look at this, guys. It's all so much work. It's all so much work. Maybe someday people will watch it. I talked about Sui. I talked about Sui at 12th of January 2024. Sui? January 2024. No fucking way. Well, that would have been a great time to buy. I didn't, of course. Satoshi Nakamoto. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? What is Know Your Customer? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, what is cool?
Allie, but I'm known for Al Weezy. I'm 23 years old from Arizona, and I'm your certified bad bitch.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you know that Bitcoin is a distributed ledger with tens of thousands nodes all around the world? It is censorship resistant, and big asset managers like BlackRock will allocate some of their $10 trillion to Bitcoin. Bull run coming 2024.
Of course, I had to do one of those. If you don't know what I tried there, of course it was Tony from LC Science. He was doing stuff like that, and I thought, yeah, that's funny. I try that also, but I think the volume is pretty much screwed. Then shocking stuff, of course, with the Hitler coin. Thought, yeah, that's a cool idea. Let's shock people. Nobody cared. Even more. NFTs explained. And Peppercoin, nobody cared about that. What is zero knowledge proof? Zero knowledge proof. Well, this might come in handy. In the future. Because people start talking about zero CKPs now. And if... Hey, that's good, that's cool. Maybe I should re-upload that. Well, don't care. Maybe someday. No, I don't care. Maybe it will hit new highs, but that's what it is. Of course, I tried trend analysis. Nobody cared. The scams, I already talked about that. Niche projects, nobody cared. The educational shorts, nobody cared. Let's go a bit further. This is the scam saving you from the real scam. What is that?
Bitcoin is stupid.
During COVID from March to December, the European Central Bank printed 1.85 trillion euros with a T. So in total, the ECB printed 70,000 euros per second. Stand by, it gets even worse. The salary of the average worker in the European zone is about 2,500 euros. So in his life, he earns about 1.5 million. The lifetime salary of the average worker was printed by the ECB in 22 seconds. So do you keep saving in this toilet paper garbage money, or do you want real money?
Bitcoin is...
So, guys, I don't know if this sounds like I'm checking off, but this is cool. This is cool. I didn't even know I made that. I have forgotten about that. This is really cool. Oh man, this is one of our other investigative journalists. It's Ernst Wolf. I also made an AI translation for them. This is, of course, the most important interview of our lifetime, 1971, the DPEG from the dollar, the gold DPEG. This is another World of Warcraft crossover. Fractional reserve banking is another explanation video. This is another explanation, coins. This is another fun video. Well, I think you get the drill. I tried pretty much everything, and the thing I should have done in the first place was just to do long form videos and talk about stuff I find interesting and stuff I'm passionate about. And this is where the future will go. So maybe up to another 1,000 subscribers, because this is it. No, it's not. Dude, if I see a channel with 999 subscribers, don't you want to be the 1,000th? Isn't that cool? Don't you want to be number 1,000 to make someone so happy? Guys, we will keep going. I have to adjust my camera again. We will keep going. Maybe at some point my hard drive is full, but we will keep going. All right. We have, this was also, man, I laid so much work and thought into my logo, and I sat there for I think weeks and thought in my head, I had to look like that. Nobody gives a shit. I could have my face with Nutella all over my face. Nobody cares. Right now, my banner and everything, I have a full-time teacher. Nobody cares. Nobody looks at this. Of course, Bitcoin donations. Nobody cares. Why am I having that here? Whatever. So the stuff that really counts is the content you're doing has to provide value. It's just value. People want to have questions answered. People want to feel or want to hear something so they feel better. So right now, maybe there are people with 100 subscribers and they want to know how to set up a crypto channel, and they are still watching and think, wow, okay, this is the journey I have to go through. No, I'm an idiot. Seriously, I thought I know better. I thought I invent the wheel. I didn't. Well, everything I tried bombed. It is just not enough. This is not enough. 30,000 is my best performing, guys. With 9 million, you are monetized with shorts. This would take me 50 lifetimes. No, don't do it. Just keep to long form content. My setup is also just my old digital camera, and I don't know what did I do. This Bitcoin sign, I always wanted one of those. Okay, I bought that. But all my setup isn't expensive. Just learn how to talk to a camera and talk about stuff you're passionate about. In crypto, maybe your best bet is right now to double down on a project. Or what else could work is you get into trend analysis and just throw poop. Guys. Oh, this feels so good. This is 2.5 years, guys. This is 2.5 years, guys. So, yeah. We are there. We are finally there, guys. Yeah, I didn't expect that to actually have tears coming to my eyes. It means really a lot to me, guys. And if you're still watching, thank you. And I will still keep dishing out videos. I think cryptocurrency is the most important thing of our lifetime, because our monetary system is a fraud and we have to find different ways. We have two options. One option is violence, and this is the better option. This is the better option. Guys, to another 1,000 subscribers. If you're still watching, you're insane. Thank you. And I will keep this stupid catchphrase. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.